All right. I have the honor to use the threatened phrase to tell you that I'm the only thing between you and the lunch. So I will keep it short without giving you the impression that we have wasted our time. The question here was, number H. The question, or actually the statement was, which I didn't invent, I think Seppi did, imagery will be the basis of future geospatial visualizations. Sounds a bit like common sense, isn't it? Huh? And this was also the first start we had in our discussion. So first of all, to say, what's imagery? Imagery is obviously everything you project necessarily on a 2D platform that could be counted as an imagery. We did not use that interpretation. We used the interpretation of imagery as taken by a camera. It's by something which produces visual pictures, let's say RGB. And we also said, first, this was the imagery part. We also said now the second part here is visualization. Visualization means human interpretability and not beautiful word, computability, is that right? Because coming from the aerial survey industry, I can tell you, and most of you know that image is not really the best thing for a computer. Not today, at least. Hopefully this improves. We all would love multispectral LiDAR. It's so much easier to compute. But now, we are talking about imagery here. And a second part was then that in the past we have not used a lot of imagery because we didn't have access to it. Now it was used always as an input, and now today we actually use direct information. Why do we do this? Because of two reasons. First, we believe, or we generally believe, that the camera doesn't lie, or did not lie in the past. Has it ever not lied? I don't know. It was easier to interpret and to see the information, so we have then, let's say, a universal means of transferring spatial truth to everybody. This is a beautiful thing, and this will always stay the case. Now, the more it becomes universal, the more people can generate data. And I'm talking only about nadir imagery, I'm talking about photos, I'm talking about mobile mapping, whatever type of imagery was the beautiful things that all the global technology companies gave us. The more the data is democratized, the more exists the probability that it's also altered, so manipulated. And we heard from Jonathan one point of concern, for instance, even between the satellite and the ground station, we may have to make sure that the data is not altered on the way from the satellite to the ground station. So there's a lot of issues in this, and now we do believe that it will stay at the basis because it's the most human way of presenting any type of geospatial information. And we do also believe that imagery can bridge gap if there is a common language not available. If there are two parties, and we had an example of the mining industry, to the general public, if mining industry talks to general public and both don't talk the same language, well, at least both see the same image and both can interpret things as tree or not. Now, what do we see? Today we can see it's very, very difficult to predict the future. So what can we do here? We can create at least some frame conditions for the future, which we believe are necessary. And the core statement was here that we would like to propose something like a pixel passport. So we need metadata on pixel level over time, quality. So it means we need traceability of pixels, we need quality assurance on a pixel, something which allows us to believe that what we see is actually right, correct, and trustworthy. I think that was it in a nutshell. Well, thank you very much.